The American-hating, Jew-hating, Israel-hating Congressman Fire Marshal Jamal Bowman lost in the primary a couple of days ago. Wait till you see the video that really shows what he really thinks and the kind of guy he is right now. I got a big kick out of Fox News on the 5 the other day. They were commenting Jamal Bowman losing the Democrat primary in New York, and they didn't recall his name is Jamal Bowman. They call him Fire Marshal Bowman. So I thought of Will Johnson on Tuesday night. It was a really interesting right before the election and right after the election, and I'm talking about Jamal. He made a speech. I took a snippet of that speech right after he had a dancing, prancing, screaming AOC running around like she was on crack, screaming at the crowd. And then Bowman came out, not in the normal, customary look of a congressman. He had that I'm a gangbanger thug look. And when he opened his mouth, he made it much worse. I want to show you a little bit about that speech right before the election. And is it any wonder that he didn't make it into the finals, so to speak? Check this out.
What am I supposed to do? You coming after me. You coming after my family. You coming after my children. I'm not supposed to fight back. I'm not supposed to fight back. We're gonna show them who the f we are. We're gonna show them who the f we are. Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! We are not gonna stand silent while U.S. tax dollars kills babies and women and children.
Now, he said the F word, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, as if he was just involved in holding up a 7-Eleven with his crew. And I have another comment that besides his profanity-laced speech, he made his speech about a ceasefire in Gaza because he hates Jews, hates Israel, hates America, and he got defeated in a landslide in a Democrat primary where the people just got fed up with him. And the truth is, it's not an issue that the Bronx cares about as much as they do poverty, crime, inflation, unemployment, immigration, and all the polling that's coming out says that's what we care about as Americans. And oh, by the way, when you talk about foreign policy, something like 88 or 90% of Americans support Israel. So his screaming about ceasefire now, nothing to do with hostage release, nothing to do with the massacre perpetrated by Hamas, nothing to do with the thousands and thousands of rockets pouring into Israel every day. It was just F this and F that. And then he lost in a landslide. Thank you, New York. And he
How did AOC make it though? But sorry, continue.
I didn't put AOC on just because it was so crazy. I don't know did you see her speech where she was running around on stage screaming and screaming and screaming like she was a crazy girl?
These are Congress women and men.
Yeah.
This is how they're acting?
They wouldn't get elected student body vice president in middle school with behavior like that. You know? And he said, people treat you like this because you're not on board with Israel. The reality is, this is the same guy that denied the fact that Hamas had raped and slaughtered women and babies, even though it was on video. Yeah. This is a guy that says the United States perpetrated 9/11. This is a guy that pulled a fire alarm in Congress, lied about it, got caught. Then they showed the video. That's not me. Then they zoomed in on his face. Oh, yeah, maybe I did pull the fire alarm, which is, by the way, against the law. Got censored by Congress, got really mad about it, and on and on and on. He's like the worst congressman ever. Thank you, New York, for getting rid of this slug.
Mm-hmm. You know, Fire Marshal Bowman, he's out there.
I know you're going to miss that nickname. I know you are.
Nah, you know, if I ever meet him, I'm still going to call him Fire Marshal Bowman.
It's a beautiful title. It's a beautiful title.
Yeah. You know what? A lot of people were questioning, wondering what is he going to do now? What's his next career move? We don't want him to go back into schools because he needs to stay away from children as much as possible. No more.
He was a middle school teacher.
He was a principal at one point too. So he needs to stay. Yeah, he needs to stay away from children. Right? We don't need this type of person. Yeah, right. So I think a good career move for him is for him to go ahead and go into business of selling those fire alarm pull things down. And he'll be happy to come test them free of charge. Random test on the fire alarm system. He should go into business for doing it. He'll probably sell a lot because they'll know that he'll make sure it's working.
I got news for you. You know, the good news is, I suppose there's good and bad. The good news is he's going to be gone. I mean, he gets to finish out his term unless he resigns.
Yeah, he's a lame duck.
Yeah. The bad news is he got a lot of votes, Will. I mean, a lot of people didn't care about his behavior, didn't care that he talks like a thug, doesn't care that he drops F-bombs on video that's seen by all of America. I mean, who votes for a guy like that?
Insane people. I mean, that's what it really comes down to.
Or they know that name, they don't know the other name. I can't explain it.
Let me ask you, so you ever see a movie called The Joker? So they made one, you know, like Batman, Robin and all that. So they made this one called The Joker here recently, not too long ago. And there's supposed to be a part 2 getting ready to come out with it. It was pretty dark. It was pretty dark.
Was it the Joker from Batman?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Joker from Batman, but they showed him how he became the Joker in this latest one. And it's actually, you know, a pretty good movie, but it was really dark. The people that would support that mindset are the same type of people that would support Fire Marshal Bowman, is my point. If you haven't seen it, you know, the cinematography in it, the choreographing in it it's really very well done. I mean, I'm not going to knock it for that. It was just really dark. You know, they call one Batman movie The Dark Knight, but this one was just like, my goodness, it was extremely dark. But anyways, Fire Marshal Bowman, the only reason why they got people like that mindset that's, you know, go along with just right down insanity, that's the type of people that you have voting for people like Fire Marshal Bowman. And he came out to Wu-Tang. You ever heard of Wu-Tang?
Oh, yeah, Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay. Oh, wow. Man, Barry.
I'm down with the ghetto.
Yeah, he come out seeing the Wu-Tang. I'm like, man, what's going on? But you know, that's basically what it comes down to. People, they're so detached from the reality. They want their made up beliefs to just be the rule, mob rules.
Well, good riddance.
Yeah.
Hope you get a job selling fire alarms. Will Johnson will write you a recommendation.
Yeah. They already made a statue of him. They made a statue of, well, I don't think it's real. They already got pictures out there with Fire Marshal Bowman pulling the alarm statue. It looks just like the George Floyd statue, the same bronze that they used.
Send me that meme. We'll put it on next week's show.